give you guys a little something to think about to help your cats live longer, healthier, and happier lives. I'm Jay.
I'm Adrian.
And together we are the two crazy cat ladies. And today's subject is all about cat treats. Cat treats. It's a very touchy subject for many of us, right? We all love to give our cats treats, whether that's for fun, whether it's for rewards,
training,
or for us, trickery, right?
Trickery.
We often use treats for trickery when it comes to our cats, but we need to know what it is that we're treating our cats with. Is there a difference between the treat that we give ourselves that might not be healthy, let's call it junk food, and something that is technically actually bad?
Like real bad.
Like could cause cancer and things.
Like
stuff
terrible.
and things. Yes.
Terrible. Now, we do know that the stuff that we eat as junk food are also things that over time, if that's what we're eating, could also cause many health issues. But when it comes to our cats, there's a difference between something that's not good for us and something being really bad.
Yes.
So let's go over a couple.
Yeah. So let's talk about reading the ingredients. We all tend to read the ingredients now as we're growing as cat parents in an amazing cat community. We're all looking deeper into the foods that we're feeding our cats. We're actually picking up those cans and those bags and reading the ingredients now, and praise us not all for doing that.
Praise
us all for doing that. Very, very proud of us, right? For taking that step and actually looking at what's not just the marketing schemes on the outside of the bag or the can or the brand, but actually reading the ingredient list. We need to do the same thing when it comes to our treats, guys. These are some of the treats that we just purchased this week, which are we will never give our cats, but they are some of the most popular treats on the market, right?
I kind of feel bad that we actually went out and supported these people.
Well, we're kind of supporting in the opposite direction,
well, maybe,
right?
Probably,
and let's also talk about pocketbook, right? When we're buying treats, it's actually a bit different than when it comes to our cat food. Hello, because it's usually really cheap. The cheaper the treat, the cheaper the ingredients. But in these most famous, we're covering up the name because we are not here to bash brands per se. But you know what they are. If you have this at home, you know what it is. So look at the ingredient list, guys. In many of these, like this one, for instance, let me read you these ingredients side by side. Yellow 5, yellow 6, red 40, blue 2, BHA, and BHT in the ingredient list, right?
All in the same treat. I mean, this one's packed with some goodness.
All in the same treat. And we're talking about I know, baby. I know.
You can smell them through the packaging.
Yeah, yes, absolutely, because they're made with crack. And cat crack, right? And Jack wants everything. He has to be the center of attention. You should just look at the camera.
Turn around and show everyone your face.
Seriously. But when it comes to these types of ingredients, guys, big alerts should, big signs should, red flashing lights should come up when you read the ingredients in a treat that you're going to give your cat that is going to cause issue. All right. It's not just that it's not healthy. It's not like eating junk food. It's like eating cancer. Right? It's like eating things that are, for instance, the Center for Science in the Public Interest. I'll just put this right here. Well, you guys can't read it anyway. Anyway, so we did some research. Center for Science in the Public Interest did an entire article on these ingredients: blue 2, red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6. They said things like it cannot be considered safe given the statistically significant incidence of tumors, particularly brain tumors. Okay, that's just blue 2. Wow. Get to red 40. We're talking about the appearance of immune system tumors. In yellow 5, contaminated with several cancer-causing chemicals. Yellow 6, adrenal tumors. We're talking really unhealthy things that we are giving our cats unknowingly because we didn't read the ingredient list.
Well, and part of it is just the whole, once we know better, we do better. I get that when we go out and we get treats, we're like, oh my gosh, this is something my cat goes crazy for. Yeah. I actually don't care what's in it because they're going crazy for it and it's getting the desired result, whether that's trickery, whether that's reward, whatever it may be. But this is where, as responsible cat parents, we do have to go the extra step and look and see what those are, because there are some great treats that are out there and your cat will go crazy for.
Yeah.
But it will not include these things that can truly cause some of the epidemics that we're seeing right now
Yes.
in the cat community.
And wouldn't we all just be so heartbroken if we knew, well, my cat really liked that, so I'm going to give my cat that. But we had no idea that by giving them that, we are contributing to a fatal disease,
Something that's
right?
going to cause them a lot of suffering and something that's going to cause us a lot of heartache.
Yes. Yeah.
So
So
let's talk a little bit about
let's talk about
teeth.
I almost used the brand. Let's talk about
teeth.
treats that
Are doing something good for our cats.
that we believe, okay, there's marketing schemes everywhere when it comes to the pet foods, when it comes to the pet treats. In fact, let me just go ahead and tell you this specific brand. It's very interesting. I just, at my niece's house a few weeks ago, I was over there. She had some treats like this, and it had like a big fish on the front. I implore you guys to, implore you guys to read the ingredients, just even for the fun of it, right? Because you see like a big fish on the front of one of these. This is not the fish one, but you see a big fish on the front of it, and then you go and read the ingredients. Not one single fish in it. It actually says salmon, tuna, like all of this at the top, and then you read the ingredients, 0 fish in the actual, right? So there's marketing going on that is another reason why it's very important to read the ingredients, especially when it comes to treats where they're saying, hey, this is actually going to help your cat's teeth. And unfortunately, there's still a lot of veterinarians that believe that these treats will help your cat's teeth.
We've been into vet clinics that we actually go to, and they're like, oh, can we give your cat a treat? And we're like,
no. Nope, sorry. I just want to read some of these ingredients. Second ingredient is wheat, then rice, then corn. I'm just going to stop there because it's still just like the pet food. It has to go based on amount. And when it comes to treating your cats with something that's supposed to help their teeth, treating them with corn, wheat, and soy and rice is not, let's use some common sense, guys. That is not good for their teeth. It's not good for our teeth. It's not good for any mammal's teeth, right? When you chew on starches like this, it builds up and creates more plaque and tartar. Sure, if it's crunchy enough, just like they say with kibble, right? If it's crunchy and they chew it in the right place, it might knock off some of that, but it's going to contribute to more buildup over time. So don't be fooled into believing that some of these treats actually help your cat's teeth.
At all.
Okay. Yeah, I've lost you, haven't I?
No.
Oh my gosh. And sorry, I had to look at my notes. When it comes to this specific brand, which we're not mentioning, but there are many dental treats out there. This is the most popular. Yeah, by far. I decided to do some research into it because I've been in the pet health industry, the pet nutrition industry for 17 years now. And I have heard horror stories, right? And I thought, well, let me go look up and see what's going on now, right? I used to be in the dog world. In the dog world, from treats from this brand, we got calls all the time about dogs having seizures, issues like that. We've heard it in the cat world now too. So I went and looked up the consumer reports where you're going to get the consumers' reports on the specific issues. Guys, do it yourself. Go look up consumer reports and see what it is that they're saying, that the consumers are saying that has it's mind-boggling. Every single one of them, you have to give 1 to 5 stars. Every single one of them, when you start to scroll down, 1 star, and they're giving horror stories. On the top page, just on the front page alone, the top 2 ones were talking about their cats, or the first 2 that I saw that were actually about cats talked about how literally the cat went into kidney failure because of giving these treats. And the other one said it was throwing up green liquid and it was like she had been poisoned. Talking about their cats, guys, this is why it's so different from giving your cat a little piece of cheese, right? Or a little piece of lunch meat, right? I mean, no, that's not super healthy, but we know that it's not containing ingredients that are going to actually contribute to a sickness and possibly even death in your cats, right? So treating your cat is very important, but we want to make sure we're treating them with something that is going to be healthful. There are tons of amazing treats on the market that are healthy, full, that are limited ingredient. You can find treats that have literally 2 ingredients, 1 ingredient. We have one called Minnow Munchies. That is absolutely, our cats go crazy. They're going to knock this stuff over right now.
I know.
Oh,
you just shook the
Oh,
bag.
geez. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yes. Oh, he's also going to shut off the live.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Sorry. Yeah. So we have one limited ingredient, just
They're
limited,
actual
meaning
little
one
fishies from the
ingredient.
freshwaters of Wisconsin.
Yes, a freeze-dried minnow is all it is. We are not adding in preservatives or additives or BHT and BHA and color. I mean, guys, our cats don't care what color their treats
They
are.
do
That's
that
only
for us.
Yeah, that's only for you. That's not for our cats. They don't care. They don't even see it the same way we see it. So we want to look at getting our cats on a natural treat and giving it to them, in the right way, right? For probably we have some work to do. Instead of doing it more for trickery, we should do it
We should make it a little more rewarding. Right?
rewarding.
We've got some training plans in the works.
And sometimes we do it for fun, like they're all going to get one right now since
Yes, because she shook the bag, and that is just rude.
and that was kind of
That was a
rude.
tease.
And then I wasn't.
But you guys, think about it. This is one of the best things that we can add as part of enrichment for our cats' lives, right? To give them something that is like, ooh, special. It's special. We love it. They love it. But let's look at it and make sure that it is special and not something that's going to cause them a lot of suffering, not something that's going to cause us a lot of heartache.
Yes,
So
absolutely. So that's going to
right.
wrap up our
Thursday.
Think About It Thursday. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope you guys will go and read the ingredients of the treats that you have, and maybe
let us know what you find.
Yeah, let us know what you find. Leave it in the comments. Let us know if you found a healthier treat. I mean, let everybody know, right?
let
We all
everyone
need to know of all the good treats that are out there. They're healthy and super yummy for our kitties, like the Minnow Munchies. So
Nice plug.
Yeah,
That was good.
Sorry. So thank you guys so much. We will see you next week. If you would like to join our podcast, we're going to be talking about how we just hit 250,000 followers on Facebook on our podcast today, and how we're growing our social media platforms. So do join us at 2:30 and that specific time. So 5:30 Eastern.
About 20 minutes from now.
Yeah, in about 20 minutes.
15.
And on Facebook and YouTube. We love you guys so much.
We love you guys. Have a beautiful Thursday, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye, y'all. I need my glasses. I can't see the thing.